Hi everyone, welcome to Module 3. Hope this week is a good one for you. It was a pleasure seeing you all last week. I was remarking to Dr. Wilson how much I enjoyed that, which, probably means I have a strange sense of fun. But I did enjoy meeting with you all and going through, learning about statistics and all of that stuff. I do sort of love this stuff. So I hope last week was a good review of what we're going to need to do in Module 3. And do not be nervous. If for any reason you're finding Module 3 difficult, we will have drop-in session this week. Again, that's an optional one. You do not have to come if you feel you're totally on target. I will not be taking attendance. I will not be offended if you don't come. But this is just an opportunity to get extra instruction if you think that you need it. Specifically because this week's homework is utilizing SPSS. So I would take a look at the homework if you can, possibly before Wednesday. So this way, if you have any questions, you can show up. However, I hopefully have done a pretty good job with starting you off. Okay, so last week during class, and that video is somewhere. I'm sorry if it's a little wonky because it took a while for me to get it working with the classroom. But you can watch on the video the stuff that we did in class. Also in the module, I have a bunch of videos doing exactly what we did in class with the with the different lessons and making the charts and the graphs and the frequency distributions, because basically we are focusing on frequency distributions, and we're going to be doing frequency distributions of descriptive statistics with just one variable, and then we're going to be doing a contingency table, which is the crosstabs, which is what I showed you as well last week. So homework this week is a little bit of a statistics homework assignment. Okay, these are ones when I teach you a new concept, then you do a homework assignment for me. I have a template you can do the homework assignment in, and then I also have an example of how it should be presented to me. Please do stick with the example, okay, of how I want it presented to me, because it'll just make it easier for all of us, okay? Well, for you and for me, even though it might be frustrating to you to try and put tables on a Word document, don't worry, you will get it. And then it's just easier as you present it. That we know exactly where you got the information, that you got the correct information, and if there's anything wrong, then I can pinpoint it and be able to show you the right way. But I have a lot of confidence that the step-by-step nature of this will be something that you will all respond well to and be able to accomplish. Okay. So the data set you're going to be using is this one. Now remember, whenever it says .save, that means it's an SPSS file. So if you go to open that, it'll come up in SPSS. Make sure you're on the VPN, of course. So this is the Ad Health study. It is actually a real study. It's a longitudinal study of nationally representative sample of adolescents grades 7 to 12. You can just Google it if you're curious about it, and it'll explain to you this data that is actually available to the public. So I think I just pulled it. I got permission to utilize it because I like to kind of mix up the data sets every once in a while just to keep you guys amused. So you'll be answering just 2 questions based on this data set. I think I tried to make the data set a little bit more manageable, so it's not as large as you would get it if you just downloaded it off the web. And in this homework assignment right over here, if you just open up this Word document, you just download the file. Okay, you will see exactly what is asked of you. Okay, so similar to like kind of some of the stuff that you've seen before. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a description to answer this one question on a categorical variable. Okay, going to give me the frequency distribution. Okay, and you're going to insert the SPSS table that provides you with the information to answer this question. So that means you're going to have to take it from the output and put it in the document. If you watch my videos that I do in the SCORM package, I tell you how to do this. I tell you how to export. At least I think I do tell you how to export it to Word if you need help with that. Again, that's something that you can show up on Wednesday if you do have a little more need help with that. But all I want is the SPSS table that answers the question. I don't want all of your output. This is how I test that you know exactly where to go to get the information. Okay, it's a little easier when it's descriptive statistics, but don't give me everything, okay? Because then that shows me you're just throwing me the kitchen sink rather than knowing specifically what I need. Okay, then you're going to write descriptions of results to question one here. When you look at the example, you're going to be able to like know exactly how I want the descriptions written up. And then just put a bar chart or pie chart, up to you. Do not put a histogram. Histogram is for continuous data. So make sure you put bar chart or pie chart, either one. Okay. And then question 2 is going to get us into a crosstab, which is a contingency table. Again, if you watch the video, it'll walk you through that. Okay. Either the video that I did last week or the videos, of course, in the package, in the SCORM package in the lesson, they'll be a little bit better. Again, insert the SPSS table or tables that provides you with the information to answer this question. Again, only the table that answers this question, testing you to make sure you know what that is. You may have to export it to a Word document, any way that you can do it to put it in here. Sometimes some students just take a little screenshot of it and put it in there, but I think I go over that in the video. And then you're going to write description of results to question 2 here. And you're going to try and give me the magnitude of the effect of the difference. And I do try and teach you that there in the video. That is a little challenging to do, but you'll see the ice cream sheets and you'll see how I do it. Again, if that's something you need help with, you might want to show up at class on Wednesday. If not, I mean, step by step, you should be able to work this out. Okay, and then what I want you to do is, because not only is it important to understand statistics and provide it for me, but also to be able to maybe look to the research and find an empirical research study that supports the results that you have that might be similar and integrate into your reporting. You don't have to do it very, very complicated. You'll see on my example how I do it. Okay, so then if you're like, oh, how does she want this formatted? Go to the example. The example is, of course, different data, which I think it's the one I use in the video. And again, I give you another APA template. This one this one actually has some information in it. Okay, as you can see right here, I put the SPSS table, only the SPSS table that I got that provided me the answer to the question. And then I wrote the description of the results here. So whatever you see here, this can be something similar to the way that you do the other one, okay? And then question 2, are probationers who are employed less likely to be arrested? Da, da, da. As you can see right here, I put the SPSS table that I needed to answer this question, and then I wrote up the results. Okay, and as you can see right here, this is the research. You don't have to go crazy with it. You don't have to give me the research article, but I just said, this was my finding. And then I said that this finding supports previous research that suggested employment is a deterrent to recidivism. Okay. So again, yeah, I searched the research and I searched the databases. Again, I think I found it with a Google Scholar search to find a research article that supported my finding as well. Okay. So, and then of course I put that reference there. So I hope that's helpful to get you started on this assignment. I have full confidence you guys are going to get it. Take your time, step by step, and perhaps I'll see some of you Wednesday night, okay? Do not hesitate to shoot an email if you have any questions, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.